Hermione. Today we are going to talk about swamp witches. I know all about swamp witches because I'm the smartest in Hogwarts. So, swamp witches. Legend says that their swamp is guarded by an oak tree. Swamp witches like coming into people's villages and sticking their hands in the windows and grabbing the children and eating them. This is how the people in the village know that the swamp witch is coming. When the swamp witches scream, the people can hear it from 3 miles away. So when they grind their teeth together, they hear it. Then they lock all of their windows and doors. So that's what I learned from a book about swamp witches and other witches. And I know all about witches because I am one.
So my daughter did a really good job of summing up what I'm doing today. You know, it's funny because I don't tell my kids what to do. I just let them run with it. I just kind of give them talk about witches, talk about banshees. And they just... This is all them. I don't give them a script or prompt them for anything. Like, they just, it's just so fun to see what they come up with. And they're so good at it. Holy cow. And maybe it's just because they're adorable. I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm doing today is, it's basically, a swamp witch. It's called the Black Annis or Black Agnes or Black Anna. And it's a blue-faced clawed hag or witch that has a taste for human flesh, particularly children. And she's said to haunt the countryside of Leicestershire. And she lives in a cave and it is guarded, or the entrance has an oak tree. So she would venture into the village and try and steal children right through the windows. So you could hear her scream or her grinding her teeth, and that's how the people would know, okay, we gotta lock all our doors and things so she can't get in. And which is super creepy. There's some speculation that it could be based off of a couple of people, which if you're really interested, Wikipedia. But it also says it may have just been a legend formed to discourage kids from going to the swamps and drowning, trying to keep them away from water and stuff, which, you know, they did that with all kinds of stuff back then. Anyway, so that is what I did today. I was going to do a Hermione, but my husband didn't think it was like creepy and fit the Halloween theme as much for what I wanted to practice anyway. So I went back to creepy and found this creepy witch. And this is, I don't know if I said this, but it's an English, kind of like an English boogeyman legend type thing. Anyway, so some of the challenges I gave myself were very difficult to accomplish for multiple reasons. One, my markers were dying and just trying out. I have to replace like 5 or 6 that I use like every single time, and that really, really made it difficult to do this. I guess you could, if you wanted to slow this down, you could see parts where I'm like rubbing it over and over and over and over again, trying to get ink out of it. And then the other thing is I'm just going through some emotional turmoil right now that it's just been really hard, and that's actually why I was late today. And it was hard to force myself to do this and pull it together, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna do this, and I did, so I'm proud of myself. But it was hard, and the picture I think came out well for what the things I was going through and stuff, but it didn't quite. I wanted like the background to glow more. But like I said, it was really what hindered that was the markers. I just didn't have the right markers to give the colors that I wanted. Anyway, but I think it turned out great. So I will see you guys next week. Happy Halloween.
Have a happy Halloween season, and we'll see you next Thursday. Expelliarmus!